Hi, today I have for you Hollie by Jon Renau. Hollie, as you know, is a very popular style, and even though she is really wearable right out of the box, right away, you don't even really have to do anything to her. For my personal preference, her bangs were a little too flat to the forehead, and I just like a more brushed back look, so I thought I would show you how I made her my own. I simply used a hot comb that I purchased from Amazon. It's really not that expensive. I don't know if a hot comb is everyone's favorite tool for our heat-defiant fibers, but it works really fine for me and my simple little bit of styling that I do to some pieces. Today, in case you're wondering, I'm wearing Newport by Belle Tress from the City Collection. Newport is, of course, from the New York chapter. I get a lot of daily wear out of Newport. She is the Belle Tress that I have worn the most, hands down. Maybe because it's close to my own bio hair color. So I have her in triple chocolate R. She's held up really well. I have not even had to apply any heat to her heat defiant fibers yet. Everything has just been fine. So I do spray her sometimes around every third wear with a little bit of the number 3 Jon Renau heat defiant detangler spray. And that's about it. So let me show you how we do this on Hollie. My mannequin head is not the most sturdy. It's on a very thin ledge, so I did Hollie while she was on my own head. I don't really have a good setup to show you that, but you can also do it on a mannequin head, and I will try to show you some work with a wig on as well. So if your hot comb is like mine, a basic model with no exact heat settings, it only has a low, medium, and high. What I actually do when I'm working on myself in the wigs or on a mannequin head is if I'm pausing for a moment or two, I will go ahead and run through the settings and turn it all the way off, just to set and then to readjust what I want to do. And then I just simply one click to low, and within 10-12 seconds it is back to usable temperature, because what you don't want to do is overheat these fibers. So check on Jon Renau's website for the exact temperatures. I forgot to do that, but you can look it up. But my low has been working with turning off in between a moment or two. My Amazon wig head, a foam canvas covered wig head, came with quite a few wig pins and a hooked sewing needle in case you want to sew anything within your cap. And they gave a couple of these comb stays if you wanted to sew them in. And it's pretty good. It came with some wig safe clips as well. So that's nice. They're not that expensive, and like I said, you can find a few different models on Amazon. I just need to get a better table to secure the clamp to. Whoa! With your heat-defiant fibers, always remember to apply either a heat thermal spray protectant or just water is fine, but you really should. I've heard there's better results from giving some moisture before just applying dry heat to your dry fibers. So I give a spray, I just cover the lace front, I give a spray in the crown area, the part area, and the bangs, whatever I want to do. So I've clicked this back on low, and it's already warm. Now, the nice thing, there's a little stand for setting it on your cabinet. Close that up, and the flat back gets hot too. So for the part, I just very simply brush it slowly with the hot clamp, with the hot back of the comb. And that really works well once you find where you want your part to be. And for the front, I just give a little lift up, and that's it. And then don't really touch it. You can let that one area cool completely, because the holding of the new move that you put in is from the cooling process. So once it cools completely, you can check if that's exactly what you want and do a little bit of manipulation. So I'll just click it back on for this side. You don't even necessarily have to go all the way through, just in that root area, because you don't really want to, you might not want to change the curl pattern at all. Even the bangs have a little bit of a match to this very deconstructed curl pattern. So I think that looks great because I have done her already. And then I will, when she cools, I will get her on and show you the results. Hi, here's Holly. She turned out great. I really like the off the face look. She's not going to be for everyone like this, but this is how I like to wear her. Now, one cautionary word, Hollie was specifically designed by Jon Renau and the design team to be very low density right behind the hairline here. That's where so many brands have a lot of coming forward hair there, right behind the lace front or the monofilament full cap, as in Hollie's case. So where I opened up her part, I did reveal a slight little bald spot. It looks fine. You can see that the lace front and the part, it's still in great shape from my work with the hot comb, but I did put a tiny dab of dark blonde or light brown root powder right where the monofilament had a bit of an uneven, tiny little, like a tiny revealed bald spot. But that is because her bang area and right behind the hairline, she's meant to be, specifically designed to be very low density. So I hope you like the look, and I hope you all got your Hollie, especially since she came back in stock very recently. Take care.